Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Ansel.
I'm Flavor, and in the middle we got.
Gentspride, barber shop.
There we go. How you doing, Uncle
I'm
Adil?
good, I'm
Like
good,
that
I'm
good,
good.
Uncle Adil.
Adiel, Opa Adiel. I'm good with you guys.
We fine. This is cold, man. This is fire cold. How long is this video in the waking out? 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
2 weeks, 2 weeks. The life of a busy man.
Yeah.
But okay, we're gonna get into it immediately, and I'll start from the beginning.
Yeah.
As to start there, how did it come about? The barber? Okay.
Yo. No, you were still a baby, man.
That's
How old are you?
I'm 21. I'm 21 years.
Nah, it's older than you.
That's older than me,
It's older
yeah.
than you.
Like, where did you start? Like, is it did you start cutting your friends hair, or how did the passion come?
No, there was no passion at the time, bro. This was
Okay.
just something else, maybe. Just remember at the time when we were your age, or maybe say in the teens.
Yes.
There was no social media, so anything we could get our hands on, lamb together, chat, sit in a corner, that is social media for us. That is, you know, having a day, laugh, blah blah blah, whatever you do. And now that is how it started. And then we become a groupie, and I decided, right though, here's that. Come, let me take the machine here and start doing the goedetjes here. Lijntjes en akkeltjes and yeah.
I see Uncle Adil was good at drawing, right? And that was one of the main.
Yeah, no, I was that was my passion. It was
Okay.
drawing. It always like calm me down and like your mind, man. That you always relax when you
Yeah.
sit there.
Yeah, I get, yeah. So the barber shop, right? So how did the season come that you decide you're gonna make you a barber now? You're gonna open up a barber shop, and how was the beginning stages of it?
Nah, I have to go back before
Yes.
that time.
Do you know Flavor before you guys? That wasn't his original barber.
I know, yeah. No.
So you were first there by the butcher at the back of the
Yeah.
butcher. That was the first one, right?
Yeah, I used to be there. Now that's a story I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
So it started here in Bontewell, on the center of
Okay.
Bontewell. Like we call the town center, but this was our town center.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was start cutting here by Victoria, the barbershop here in the center next to Butavarki.
Okay.
So with two barbers next to each other,
Yeah.
and I started there as a barber. That's where I started, like, you know, getting to know all the Bontewell people, because I got married at the same time, in that time, and I lost my job and I ended up in that barbershop. That was always my second, you know, option.
Yeah.
If I'm done working here, and I'll start cutting hair and I'll become a barber. And that was the plan. Obviously, the plan was not successful. Alhamdulillah. Yeah, so I started cutting hair in the center. I worked here for this barbershop for 2.5 years, I think, Victoria. And then after that, when I started like getting the hang of everything and how business works, and because cutting hair is not just, you know, how to cut hair, you must know and understand how the ethics in business things work, you know what I mean, around that. So yeah, after that I decided, right, I'm gonna throw my notice in by my boss and tell him, listen here, that time I'm gonna be, you know, I'll be finishing up and I'll start my own thing. And he was like, okay, cool, we do this. And I ended up renting a spot on the other side of Bontewell, in the middle of a war zone.
Yeah.
That's where I started my business, in the middle of a war zone. I was there for 8 years.
Yeah.
So I was there for 8 years, and the reason why I left is because the shooting and the war was like hectic, man. And I was always in the middle, and there was 2 incidents where they were shooting in my barbershop. So yeah, I survived both. And I mean, and that is the reason why my wife and family members came and, you know, just close down and say, right, you're done here. Lucky we moved into a new house, you know, just big enough to, you know, to set something up. But at the time there was nothing that I could set up because I didn't have finance to do that kind of things. And yeah, I would start cutting in the room, and from the room I worked my way out to the outside, and yeah,
Okay.
it is
Is that I won't disclose the location. Is that by the house, that side of Bontewell?
yeah, no,
Okay.
you can set 31 Blue Gum.
Okay.
Remember the address is
Yeah.
all over Google.
Seeing that Gentspride is now one of the most established barbershops, right? So you have a lot of newcomers, not newcomers, but experienced barbers that can like clip a killer, broad, and a lot more. Do you think they will strive as well as in business wise like you did? Like coming out of your hands now specifically. Do you think they are that they took some of your your intelligence and experience and stuff and put it into their own thing? Do you think they will strive like that?
Look, naturally that it's gonna happen,
It's gonna happen.
because it's something that it's almost like how they say derived from you, man. You know what I mean? It's like they grew with you at the time. We grew together. I was young, they were younger than me. I become more, mature and business orientated, and they were at the time barbers learning how to become what I used to be.
Yes.
And they were still playful, you know what I mean? And they were good barbers. It was fun starting out with them, learning and teaching each other, as well as much as I taught them how to cut, as the same I've learned in return different things from them, from each barber. So it's not really just people coming to my shop and I train them to become the best or whatever it is. It's not like that. I am a very educated person. I like to discover new things. I like to try things out.
Yes.
If it works, it works. If it don't work, it doesn't work. You just have to try another thing. That is just...
It's for trial and error, yeah.
Yeah, nah, that is me all the time. If you know, you know. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, like Craig Tim and Broad and whoever worked alongside me, remember at the end of the day, you can teach them whatever you know what I mean? You can do whatever you taught them over the years. It ends up with them being what they want to become when they stand on their own feet. You know what I mean? What they become as a version of, you know what I mean?
Also, yeah.
Yeah, so it's basically like that. And it's different with our colored people also, you know what I mean? We are colored people, in general with our youngsters, like they want to kind of like work with you for so many reasons. But where I am now with social media, when people approach me that they want to come work for Gentspride or whatever, I must somehow train them or whatever. It's all about getting that chip on the shoulder or be on that social media level of cutting. It's all about pictures. You know what I mean?
To promote, yeah,
Promote
to get it outside on social media.
Yeah, you see, that's why I don't really fuss about it, because for me it's pointless, man. It's nothing for me to take a photo and post it in, show you 2 or 3 tricks or whatever it is. But the thing is this, I know for a fact it's gonna end up you challenging another barber like, you Jan, I used to cut there, or something, Adiel. Go see the social media, I'm on that profile there on Gentspride or whatever. That is the sad part of us and our youth. You know what I mean? Growing up and becoming successful, and most of the time people don't see that. You know what I mean? Like you know my story, because I mean, we like family.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like where I came from, and I've got a sick daughter. You know what I mean? So it's not easy, and I'm the only breadwinner. So it's been like tough, very tough. So I know exactly what it is to not have and what it is to have now. And I don't have a lot, but I have. You know what I mean? I'm alright. So it's not the easy thing. It's not easy, maybe, to become successful. So now that you're a bit successful and you start seeing the light and you start seeing what you've worked for hard, and now people say you want to keep you quiet.
Why, yeah. But you work for that, yeah.
That's a narrative that must change, my bro. Must change, because I mean, it's like they ignorant. They deny themselves in believing what is true. It's stupid, because you are negative now. Your energy tells you that is not true, because I want to convince the next person that you want to keep you quiet.
Why, yeah.
But it's not like that. But one day when you make a business, you want to sell something and you want to become successful, now you understand my situation. You know what I mean? Yeah, that is that.
Okay, so speaking about social media and being a business owner as yourself is now, do you feel like social media is a good help on your business? Look, like you said, when you were growing up, you didn't have social media to promote your thing, your business at the start, but now you are a very big influence as well on TikTok. Because if you see on TikTok, you will see even the female barber that worked at your place is not there anymore, correct? But even with her, like it's constantly on feed. Do you feel like social media now, especially for barbers, it's been a big push for your business? And was there negative or positive incidents that you had from social media on your shop?
Honestly, social media is the best thing that could ever happen to any business.
True.
Not only my business.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, social media made you realize that you're not only a business.
Yeah.
You have to become a photographer.
Yeah.
You have to become a videographer.
Yes.
You have to know how to market yourself as a business. So with that, if you can, kind of like master everything in that circle,
Yeah.
when it comes to your business,
Yeah.
and then you can become the most successful person, even with the smallest business. But it's all something that goes hand in hand. It's like business. So obviously you can't market something that is not true. So when the customer comes to your place, they expect the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As you see what you see is what you get. Not what you get is what you see, because you promote something that brings me to your business. So don't bring me to a business that you show this barbershop when I get to your place.
Then it's not the way
You cut in the hockey. You know what I mean? Just the example of something.
Like Katsi, we had Katsi from the barn on the video. He was like, he spoke highly about the barber. Like he said, he saw it on social media, and then when he came in, it was exactly like it. It smelled nice, it looked professional. So it's true what you say. What you post on your social media should be what you get when you get there. You see?
Yeah, true. Yeah.
So that's perfect. Yeah.
The other part that I want to bring, it's like you asked me now, is the good of it. Social media, it consists of mostly bad things.
Yeah.
When it comes to successful people, what I normally say is that even the viewers, people will view your stuff. But imagine you have like 800k views, but only 1,000 people like.
Yeah.
It's almost like 1 million views. You're close to 1 million views, but only 1,000 people liked it. It's creepy, man.
Yeah.
So for me, it's not about the likes. The more people see what I do, that is good enough, because which means whatever I put out there, the eye see it. Allah, bro. So yeah, social media is good, man, bro.
Yeah.
It can't be bad. You just have to withstand the things that comes to you, like negative, positive. That's normal.
Yeah, and it depends on how you take it. Also, like the criticism that you get. But a comment section for like, how can I say, for not this, like influence and people on social media, a comment section could break or make you. It depends on how you take it. You see,
especially if you're a sensitive person.
Yeah.
I think it's your mindset also.
It's like a sensitive. If you're a sensitive person, and somebody say, your video is junk, you're gonna take it. There can be 1,000 quiet comments, and one comment is gonna get to you.
Yeah, it normally happens, and this is like a small add-on to that, like all the negative, like see how successful people on social media become through negativity.
Yeah.
But you as talented person, you as something that means something, and that can bring something across that is meaningful to you or another person viewing it. Even if you look at, for me, okay, I don't want to say something like intentionally to maybe, to fire up another person who's watching this video, but the viewers will understand, man. Because all the people that is famous and popular on TikTok, I don't say I'm famous. I am, and what type of people who follow me, I'm fine with it. That is almost 16k followers. It's alright. For me, it's alright. That's my growth, because it's slowly growing, but it's authentic growth. You know what I mean?
Growth, yeah.
It's not people that follow me because they are waiting who's the next person I'm going to argue with.
Yeah.
That's not my vibe. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna. I mean, I've been through a bit of drama with with the influencer, but the thing is, I don't respond with videos. I just copy in the DMs, like whatever I want to say, and then I just post my positive stuff. I'm not gonna respond to your negative stuff with like me sitting in front of a video or a phone, like all the videos of another person. I'm watching will throw me out that.
Let's keep the vibes positive. A lot of people want to come with that.
We already negative among each other, nigga. So I can't still promote the negativity. I'll just post whatever you need to see, maybe you like to see. Yeah, but it keeps me happy as a business.
Yes.
And you know, I mean,
So, God, you won like, I think in 2022 it was Barber of the Year, right?
and it was before that.
Was it before that?
Since 2018, I think.
So, what other, if you would like to tell people, what other, I know you don't like to talk about stuff like that, but what other accomplishments did you get? Like, I saw you had you won the fastest fight in 58 seconds, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, my bro, it was 13 seconds or once.
13 seconds, God, really? God. 13!
Yeah, 13 seconds, yeah.
Okay, so it don't have to be a fool. There must just be like a structure how the others
You
have
see,
work.
the fastest fight in a competition when I competed, I brought something to the competition. None of the barbers could. So after I did it, everybody was like, huh? You unlock something in our mind, like you can do this, and I didn't know that. The thing is, bro, you don't compete to see who's competing against you. If you lose, like in my first competition when I entered Duel the Barbers, I didn't lose. I won a different category. I won the freestyle. I think I still do a portrait of Messi on a person's head, like a face of Messi. So I won that category, but I didn't win the category that I wanted to win because I didn't understand the rules and how you know what I mean, manipulate the cat into getting into the next round, so to say. So I understand I lost the thing that I wanted the most, but you know what? That didn't make me like a barber in a sense of I'm not good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You get better, yes.
I've lost my first competition, the second one. I've won a category, but I didn't win the competition. So since 2018, I was cutting half over cutting. The Engels is not Engels. Yeah, in 2018, in 2019, I think 2018, 2019. No, 2018 there was both competitions of Muffin youngster. No?
Yeah.
That Muffin Man, yeah. And I used to cut the twice in this competition. I won both competitions, and then he said, no, you can't cut because you've won already 2 times, blah 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 blah. Anyway, but that was not competing. It was just like a small, you know what I mean?
I saw that thing at the ass, yeah.
Yeah, among the brothers, you know what I mean? It's not still out there for all the barbers. And then in 2019, I think 2019, when was I in Joburg? 2019. I think it's 2019 or 2020. Yeah, 2019, 2020. Then I won the bumper throw.
Yes.
No man, I was twice in a competition. I think it's 2019 and 2020. So 2019, I was in bumper throw. I came second. So it's only a first and a second.
Okay.
So I came second. So the next year, the following year, I've won that competition, the bumper throw, and I've won the Duel of the Barbers. So which means I won 60,000 rand for the year.
Okay.
It was 50 and I won 10k.
10K, yeah.
So yeah, that year was, you know what I mean? It was put out like that.
Yeah.
I was so determined. I've worked hard for that. And I've won flawlessly, confidently.
Exactly. Yeah.
I've won it.
You,
know what I mean?
you gave you all and you got the results, yeah.
Yeah, spiritual, everything.
Like that was one of the questions I was gonna say. Would you say you accomplished a lot and you felt that you work hard for it, and you exactly explained that now, like you work hard to get where you are at this moment, yes.
In the following years, now the other achievements came. You know what I mean? The Barber of the Year.
Yes.
Other, you know what I mean? You man, you can be how good. It doesn't mean you have to, and you can, and you're supposed to win every year.
Yeah.
Sometimes, for some reason, you know what I mean? You can't just win.
You must lose in order to show you what you can do better.
At the end of the day, you just have to come to a competition to bring something different. So they can be a winner, but the people, the supporters, they will realize the difference between the winner and what you've done for the day.
Exactly.
Like you've won,
Perfect.
but you have got something. You have been a haircut that none of the guys ever brought here to this competition. So for that, I give you. You know what I mean?
You're due, yeah.
You're due, yeah.
Like what would you say now? Like haircut wise, would you say is what was the hardest? Like you say you drew Messi. I don't know a lot of people that can do that. So what did you say was the toughest one? Because I saw DJ Khaled, I saw the what is that, the lady with the thing in there?
Oh, the
Yeah, what was the hardest one?
None of it was hard, it was passion, man. It was passion. It's all about passion, you know. I'm so excited. this is what is sad for me in the competition game. That's why I decided to start hosting competition, because the competition organization, that community became smaller, man. In a sense of bringing more, more barbers out, give more opportunity to other barbers instead of not cutting them out. The same barbers every year.
Every year the same
You know what I
people,
mean?
yeah.
So I decided, why didn't you bring something different instead of moaning and groaning about it? Start something, put your money there, and do it yourself. Because you can start something with a team. At the end of the day, we all want to eat. You know what I mean? And it's not about eating, and that is the thing with competitions. When you organize something, like any business, anything that you take on, it's even this thing that you are busy with, it's not going to be successful now.
Yeah.
It's going to take time and money to build up, you know what I mean? Equipment, mics, whatever it is, light, whatever. The same with me. I had to spend money so that people can take me serious. When I organize these competitions and sponsors can see, now, but this guy, he's doing it out of his own pocket, you know what I mean? There's not a business or whatever that can mention that I gave him 20,000 rand for
To
this.
start that, yes.
The only people that really sponsor me is Wow, the
Okay.
brand of the Clippers. They're the people that sponsor me all the time. And I mean, today I became the ambassador of Wow. So yeah,
Okay.
you know what I mean? It also comes in hard work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People follow your journey. They know what you're about to. They know what your worth is. So yeah, it's all about that.
This is like what's like you explained now. Is that what we can expect from Gentspride, the barber competition? Is that the main thing? What else can you? Would I say supporters? But yeah, what would you say is next in line for Gentspride and Adiel Salie?
Yo, for me, I've got something different. You see, it works like a system. It's like you have to plant seeds out there so that seeds can grow and become plants or whatever it is, so that your journey can start. When that thing grows, then your journey starts. While that thing is not growing, your journey will not start. So, with that being said, what I'm trying to say is that I do competitions. I've worked towards being an ambassador of Wow. It took some time. Eventually, you know what I mean? I got the yes, and I start. They are now they are busy posting, or they are about to post now in the next days coming. They will post another a video I made for the brand, like the Clipper. Yeah, I promote this trimmer. So yeah, I did a video. Obviously, I didn't post anything about it because they need to post the content itself. You know what I mean? Because it comes from them. But I'm the, you know, I'm the barber. So yeah,
Yes, the face of the
I'm the face of that. Yeah, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's about putting in the hard work, creating opportunity for other people. It's not about James, but it's about being an influence to people and being an influence to other entrepreneurs like barbers or any person that see me as a business. You know what I mean? So that's why I do barber competitions, to give other barbers opportunity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I was once a nothing, and I sat and looked into a competition and I thought to myself, nah, this is not for me, man. This is not for me, I'm not on that level. The same thing with the other barbers outside where I am now, and they look in. They think that I said, nah, I'm not there yet. This and that, and I can't cut so, and my machine is this. Nah, in my event, this barber competition, this competition is open to each and everyone. Even if you're baggy and you can cut it. Even if you're whatever you are, you can cut it. Even if you try to cut it and you feel that you have it, you can do something. My bro, come to the competition. There's prizes, there's runners-up prizes, there's gonna be more, it's exposure. If you don't win, if you lose, you still win because you made friends, you network. Yeah, you network with people. The same with me. I was at the competition for my first time and I started realizing that I am nothing. I can be quiet. I think I'm a quiet barber. But when I went back to my barbershop, I started changing everything. I bought me a hair dryer, which is something I never used. I started blowing in. I started doing things different. And that built my confidence and my experience as a barber and as a businessman, and as like how to, you know, treat clients and to keep that level of service there. that's how it became what I am today.
So I want to end it. I don't want to keep it the episode long, but I want to end it off on a high note. So you explained a few things now in your last sayings there. What advice do you think you can give to young barbers or entrepreneurs, like people that want to own businesses, like go to start something? What do you think you can tell them, like, to get them going?
Yo, I was asked this a couple of times, even on the radio station, and I like to change it up because you can't keep saying, because it's just like I say, it's a narrative, it's a story that goes on where people just continue, saying the same thing and spreading the same thing. For me, it's not what I really want for other people. It's like something for yourself. When you must look at something, you must look at like people look up to me, maybe in my area, that wants to become a business and know my beginnings and where I started and how I become where I am today. It must be something that you must take it in yourself, within yourself, how it is, man. Like this, but I didn't do this overnight, you know what I mean? And for me, upcoming barbers or any person that wants to become successful, it's all about, you have to be consistent. Most of all, you have to invest, whether it's money, you have to invest blood and sweat. Something you have to give, and you have to give it for some time, and you can't give up. You're not going to see the fruits a day, a month, a year later. It can take you up to years. Like I've waited like 7 years to see a dime of what I do today. You know what I mean? It take time, but in today, man, it's different. You guys can become overnight successful, not even successful by finance, but successful as a business out there, because social media allow it. You know what I mean? If people get followers, like the youth and the generation of today, if they earn the followers, that is something that they feel that is successful. But it's not success, because that is not the reality. You know what I mean? That is not the reality. That is almost like TV. You portray something that is not you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you can do your reality and you can balance it out with that social media. So which means as much as you work hard to put yourself out there as a barber, upcoming barber, and I speak to the youngsters, as much as you can put yourself out there as a kwai barber or you this barber, this whatever the names, the names you get, it's hectic.
Yeah.
If you can put yourself out there and work the same rate in your personal capacity, like the reality, then you can become whatever you want to become. You can become successful. Yeah, it's simple, man. It's just simple, but I know it's not simple. It's simple for me.
It's simple, yeah.
It's not simple.
Yeah.
People lose track of focus. If they don't have money, they feel that this is not going to work. No, bro, you must cap on. You must cap on. Even if no one comes to your podcast, my bro, you must still try to make videos and try to speak about things that is relevant to people out there. You know what I mean? It's like staying relevant all the time. Because I mean, a year, 2 years from now, you can have the biggest people here sitting in your seat. You know what I mean? It's all about that.
Yeah. Was ik maar hard na en zo?
Yeah, but you have to stay consistent as well,
That's
That's really important. But yeah, guys, I think that was a very good episode. I hope you guys learned a lot from Mr. Adiel Salie.
Zoek even camera aan elkaar.
Yeah, I appreciate it so much.
Gentspride on Instagram, what are the other socials?
No, it's Instagram, bro. It's Facebook, it's social. It's
everywhere.
Instagram, it's Facebook, it's TikTok. And don't forget the 29th September, we have a barber competition. It's going to be huge. All the barbers, all the lighties that try, and even if you know you have family out there, and you know this person wants to cut hair or can cut hair, bring them, let them enter. It's going to cost you a fee because we're doing it for Red Cross. So we do this campaign for Red Cross, we do this charity for Red Cross. So obviously you have to pay at least something. So you don't pay to cut you actually contribute towards the, you know what I mean?
Okay.
The course. So even if you like to cut hair, come to the competition and come learn and see how it works and network and exchange numbers and yeah, it is like that. That's how you're gonna go.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Yeah, guys, so don't forget to like,
comment,
subscribe, and see you guys on the next one.
Peace out.